Oh, I smell a stalling tactic. Lucky was obviously thrown when I served him his divorce papers. Now he injects you into the proceedings?
Oh, Lucky is asking for, as he should, his proper legal representation to ensure that his interests don't slip through the cracks of Elizabeth's rush.
Lucky led Elizabeth to believe that they were on the same page about not wanting this divorce to be painful and drawn out.
Look, I'm not surprised that Elizabeth doesn't want to rush through a one-sided agreement.
Enough. Okay, ladies, please. If Elizabeth wants Diane, let her have Diane.
And what about Lucky? I would think of you, of all people.
I really don't care about any of this
well,
right
all
now.
right, then maybe you should just stay out of it.
Well, you're in my office taking up my lawyer's time when I need her on something else. Why are you bulldozing yourself in the middle of this when you have nothing to do with Elizabeth and Lucky anyway? Why don't you do yourself a favor and stay out of it?
Guess what? You don't get to tell me what to do anymore. Perhaps I need to remind you that I am no longer on your payroll as your mouthpiece.
Excuse me, I am an attorney in good standing who is on retainer.
You know what, Alexis? I have a lot on my plate right now. I don't have time to go a few rounds with you. And you should want me focused on my business right now, since the top of the list is keeping our daughter safe from Anthony Zakara.
I just told you that Trevor Lansing guaranteed our daughter's safety.
Trevor, huh? Then you got spit. I need Diane focused.
Good.
Go.
Very good.
You.
More reason you should turn over the Spencer case to me.
Save your breath. I have no intention of putting Elizabeth's future.
If you guys want to keep fighting,
time out.
Timing. Time. Bam. Boom. You guys want to talk? Make an appointment. Over dinner, mud wrestling, I don't care. But not on my time. You sit down. You out.
Expect a call from the Spencers turning over the case to me.
You don't even want to know what you should expect if you decide to stay on this.
Finally. As far as Trevor.
Has anyone ever told you that you are a self-centered ape? Every once in a while, you just might make some effort to pull your head out of your self-centered fog and realize that there are other people in the world who could use some assistance. Your almighty needs will certainly be met. They always are. But in the meantime, there's no reason why I cannot protect Elizabeth's interest in this divorce.
Fine, do whatever you need to do on Jason's dime. I assume he's paying you to take care of this for Elizabeth.
Attorney-client privilege.
Okay, well, when I pay, when I pay you, I expect you to do what I want you to do, right? Which is take down Trevor Lansing. I'm talking legally here.
You're not listening to me, Sonny.
I'm not
I am
listening.
telling you that you cannot continue to use the law as your personal weapon. You cannot simply train it on anyone who displeases you. Ignore Trevor Lansing. Practice this much self-control. Stay calm and let his blood boil. It's not that difficult. I do it all the time.
Boss, Diane, unwanted visitor. Who? Trevor Lansing.
Boy, his ears must be burning.
Want me to sit and packing? No, let him in. I want to see what he has to say. Come on in. What can I do for you?
I just wanted you to know I deliver on my promises. Effective this morning, Kate's been relieved of her editorial duties.
You evil, unconscionable pig! You should be hung until dead in the lobby of Couture from that filthy evil tongue. My outrage on behalf of anyone who can even spell the word fashion knows no bounds after the unspeakable way you have crucified poor Miss Howard. Do you understand what you have robbed the world of? What you have robbed me of? I was so close to this designer original, and now it is ruined because of you.
Are you done?
No, I am not done. Pig. It is going to be my unmitigated pleasure to break you, to see you disbarred, disenfranchised, disgraced, dismembered.
Diane, we get it, Diane.
Your lawyer is mentally unbalanced.
Oh.
You too. You make a match.
Okay. Know this, that when I am done with you, you will not even be able to get a return phone call from a street sweeper!
Diane.
I gotta get my shoe. Boy, were you right about Trevor Lansing. That is one animal that needs to be put down, and I am just the woman to do it. You leave him to me.
What do you think I've been telling you all along? You just don't believe me.
What are you going to do for Kate Howard?
Whatever she lets me.
Sorry to interrupt.
Well, it's not as if I'm busy.
I heard that malevolent worm, Trevor Lansing, got you fired. So I've been thinking. You definitely have grounds for a lawsuit. And with your permission, I would like to draft the papers immediately. A long, ugly as we can make it public scandal will force Warren James to reconsider his erroneous decision, put you back in charge of Couture just in time to supervise your annual Paris.
Diane, you are kind. But I've decided to handle this in a different way.
Well, I think you're more distracted than I thought because you've already paid me.
It's not a check. Just open it. Granted, it's just a sketch, but it's a start. One designer original. Now I just have to get the designer to return my calls.
It's stunning. Oh, my God. Nila Laurenti?
It's actually an idea of mine that Neela toured with.
Oh, the best of both worlds. Kate, do you see now why your voice in fashion cannot be stilled? Please, I am begging you, do not roll over for Trevor Lansing. Let me take this to court.
Diane, if I sue Couture, I will be forever unemployable. No, it is best for me to just step aside graciously and let the magazine decline without me.
Which it most certainly will. Excuse me. I have to go. Your courage and your confidence are inspiring. Thank you. And thank you for this. I cannot wait to see the translation to fabric.
Diane, it's my pleasure.
I didn't say that. Besides, that's not the point. I trust Alexis.
Well, then, by all means, you should choose Alexis for your representation. And I will handle Elizabeth's end of things. But be forewarned, no one's going to run roughshod over my client. I will protect Elizabeth's interests vigorously and relentlessly.
I thought this was supposed to be an uncontested divorce.
You thought wrong. Mr. Spencer's behavior has been cruel and punishing, and I'm certain a judge will find it subject to recompense.